Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. And here we are, back again. Hope everyone's doing well, having a great day. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's just start off by just kind of shifting side to side, let the arms swing a little bit. We're going to start with our energy breath. Actually, let me get my music. I accidentally shut my music off. So, let me get it back on here. Okay. Just keep going back a little bit. Nice, easy movements, loosening up. We're going to breathe in and out through the, we're going to breathe in the nose, out the mouth, because this is an energy releasing breath. Just let it out, all the tension out, all the stress. Just let the arms kind of float around. All right, I'm going to shake out. We're going to take a nice big deep breath in. And now we're going to breathe out through the nose as you come down. And big deep breath in. And down, breathe out. Time, big deep breath in, and down, breathe out. Relax the arms down, relax the arms down. Can never get the volume right on this thing. Okay. So again, you want your feet parallel, knees bent, tailbone tucked under. We're going to start with our head and the neck. So bring the head down and back. All the way down, and all the way back. Down, all the way back. Then head forward. We're going to turn side to side. Look over one shoulder, then over the other shoulder. And then head forward. We're going to circle the shoulders forward. And then we're going to reverse the directions. Stay focused on your breathing, relaxing the body. Every once in a while, just kind of wiggle the fingers a little bit. Just kind of lets you know you're keeping relaxed. Then we're going to take big circles with the arms. Breathe in and down, breathe out. And then we're going to reverse the direction. Up, breathe in, and down, breathe out. Big deep breath in, down, breathe out. And then we're going to bring our hands up, interlock your fingers, bend the knees, push forward. And then up and back, stretch the arms back. And down. Right hand touch behind the shoulder, pull backward. And then down, come across the front, grab underneath, bend the knees, and twist. And then back to the center. Left hand behind the shoulder, pull backward. And then down, come across the front, grab underneath, bend the knees, and again twist. And then back to the center. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Lift from the chest, pull the arms back. And then down, shake out. Hands on the hips, circle the hips around. And other direction. And then just shake out. Okay, so we're going to go through what we call the 8 pieces of brocade. These are 8 movements. These are the original Qigong movements that were done 1,000 years ago. Okay, we've been doing some of them, but we're going to go through all 8 of them today. Okay, so we're going to start off. Everything starts off, and what I like to do, as always, is in between do our up and down, because that kind of it's more like a nice transition. All right, so we're going to start. First one's called double hands hold up the heavens. Okay. You know most of these, but we're just going to go through all 8 of them. Okay, the first one, arms out to the side, palms inward, nice and relaxed. Okay, and we're going to bend, and we're going to draw up in front, breathe in, turn the palms up, press up, breathe out, and release. Up, breathe in, press up, breathe out, and release. So these 8 exercises are the first of the Qigong exercises, like I said, that were done about 1,000 years ago or so. And then many Qigong exercises have been developed either from these or just added on. So we're sweeping up, breathing in as you come up, breathe out as you stretch up. And release. And you want to really focus in on your breath, focus internally. Breathe in, breathe out, and release. And we bring the arms down, and we're going to come up and down. Up and down. Okay. The second one is the bow and arrow. So we put our legs apart. We cross the arms in front. Inside hand closes very, very lightly. We're going to lift the elbow up of that inside hand. Remember, we're pulling the strings of a bow. So as we pull, we bend down, take your front hand, open it out, palm faces outward as you bend the knees. Okay, and then from here, you're going to look over to your left, open the arm out, come back to the center, and now we're going to switch the hands. Okay, so now your other hand's in front. Close the inside hand very lightly, lift the elbow a little bit, and then sink and pull. So this pulls back that bow, the strings of a bow, the other palm is facing out like you're saying stop. Okay, right out there. Then turn to your right, open the arm out, and sweep up. So with alternating hands, close the inside hand, lift up the elbow a little bit, bend and pull, turn, open, and sweep up. Close the inside hand, lift the elbow, pull, turn, open, and sweep up. Close, lift, sink and pull, turn, open, sweep up, close, elbow up, sink, pull, turn, open, and sweep up. So let's do a couple of these where I'm not gonna call. I just want you to feel it. Turn. Make sure to alternate hands. Back into the center, up and down. Good. Now we're going to do between heaven and earth. Arms nice and relaxed out to the side. Okay, so we're going to bend like we did before. Come up to the chest level. Put your right leg forward. Left hand palm up, right hand palm down. And then we're going to turn over to your right and hold it. Just hold it. Then come back to the center, step back. Bring the hands into the chest. Hands always come into the chest level. Then we step up with the left leg. So the opposite hand goes up. Same side, opposite hand of the leg forward. Other one comes down. And then you turn toward that front leg. It gives you a nice twist of your spine. Hold it. Come back to the center, step back. So we're going to switch the hands and now step out with your right leg. Left hand up. And then twist and hold. Then back to the center, step back. Bring the hands into the chest. Switch the hands. Step forward with your left leg. Twist and hold. And come back to the center, step back. Switch the hands, right leg forward. Press up. Twist and hold. And back to the center, step back. Bring the hands into the center. Left leg forward, switch the hands. Twist and hold. Back to the center, step back, both hands into the center, palms down and down, up and down. Now, as you're doing these, you can do as many of them as you want, but you use the video to help kind of give you the guide how to do it, and then work it on your own. Take one exercise, two, whatever it is, and do as many as you want. Okay, we're going to come up and down again, but this time when you come down, we're going to place the hands in front of the belly. Okay, nice, about 6-8 inches away. Take a big deep breath in, and as you breathe out, we're just going to open the arms to the side, turn your head, and look over the right shoulder. And then back to the center, breathe in, and then you're going to open, turn, look over the right shoulder. So you see we're alternating sides. Center, breathe in, open, turn, breathe out. Center, breathe in, open, turn, breathe out. 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 Then we're going to bring the hands back into the center, up and down. Okay. We put our legs apart again. Okay, they call this wagging the tail. So your hands on here, we're going to shift over to your left, turn, drop your chest down. Notice I'm not bending over, I'm just kind of pulling forward. Then you're going to go around to the other side, bending both knees all the way around until your chest is over your right leg, and then bring it back to the center. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Shift over to your right, turn, drop the chest down, circle around, your chest is over the leg, and then bring it back to the center. Shift, turn, drop, circle around, and bring it back to the center. Shift, turn, drop, circle around, and back to the center. Shift, turn, drop, circle around, and back to the center. Shift, turn, drop, circle around, back to the center. Let's do one more time each side. Shift, turn, drop, circle around, and back to the center. Shift, turn, drop, circle around, and back to the center. Then we bring our legs in, back into the center, up and down. Good. Okay, now, let me explain this next one. We may have done this, I don't remember, but I'm going to explain it. I'm going to turn to the side though, so you can see what we're doing. Well, I'm going to start forward. You're going to bring the hands up overhead, and we're going to drop them down and right in front until they get to the armpit level. At the armpit level, you're going to turn your palms up, and you're going to slide your hands right along the ribs. Curl the fingers in around to your back. And they're going to come right across the back of across the back. From here, we're going to slide down the back of the legs. All the way down. Now keep your knees a little bit bent here. Then circle your hands around the front. Then we're going to bring our arms forward. Don't come up yet. Hopefully you're just watching. Just bring the arms forward. We're going to push the knees and the hips. And then we're going to come back up. And we're going to drop down and repeat. Okay, so I'm going to face to the side if you need to watch. Okay, I'm going to face the beginning for the first one. Okay, here we go. So you're going to bring the arms up overhead, down. When the hands get to the armpit level, turn them up. Okay, I'm going to start to turn. You stay where you are. I'm going to turn. Hands come around to the back. Place the hands right on the back. Slide down the back of the legs, all the way down. Then bring your hands around to the front. Bring your hands forward. Then bend the knees as you lift up. And then we're going to repeat. Bring the hands down to the armpit level. Turn the palms up, circle around to the back. Place the hands right on the back. Slide right down the back of the legs, keeping those knees a little bit bent. Come all the way down. Relax the hands down. Bring the hands forward. And slowly coming up. Keep the arms as close to your ears as possible when you're coming up. And down. Press down. Turn the palms up. Circle around. Hands on your back. Slide down the back of the legs. All the way down, relax the arms down. Pull the arms up, right next to your ears, and then start to come up. So this may bother your back a little bit, but as long as you keep the knees bent, you'll be okay. And do as best as you can. Don't worry about if you don't get it all. Just get as best as you can. Turn the palms up, circle around to the back. Slide down the back of the legs. All the way down. Relax the hands down. Bring the arms forward, slowly coming up, keeping the knees bent. Let's do one more. Bring the hands down. At the armpit level, turn the palms up, round to the back, hands on the back, slide down the back of the legs. Relax the head down, circle the hands around, bring the arms up by your ears. And then keep them there and slowly come back up. Okay, then from here, we're just going to bring the hands down. And then we're going to come up and down. Up and down. Okay, next one we're going to do is called the energy punches. So legs apart just a little bit. Bring your hands forward. Close your thumbs into the palms and then close your fingers over the thumbs. Turn your hands forward like you're holding two candlesticks. So if you had a candlestick in your hand, I don't have a candlestick, but I have a pen, okay? So your hands just like this, not here. If you were holding a candlestick in your hand, this is where it would be, okay? All right, so we're gonna put your hands like you're holding candlesticks, slide your elbows back until your hands are right here on top of the hip bone. Bend the knees. All right, and we're going to start off with the right hand. We're going to punch out. Bring that candlestick out. Then open the hand. Turn like you're gathering the energy in through the hand. Close your thumb first, then your fingers, and then just bring it back to the hips. And then we switch hands. Punching out, open, turn, so you're gathering that energy into the palm. Close your thumb, then your fingers, and then bring it back. And keep your knees bent, punching out, open, circle, grasp the energy, thumb first, then close the fingers. And when you close the fingers, it's a very light close. Punch out, and we call this, you want to be, this punching is staring, it's a gazing. So you want to gaze right out over that hand. Open. Gather the energy, close the thumb and the fingers, and pull it back. Punch out, open. Gather that energy, close the thumb, then the fingers, and pull it back. Punch out, open. Gather the energy, close the thumb, then the fingers, and pull it back. Let's try this together now. I'm not going to call it because you can see. Just breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Alternate hands. Remember, it's a candlestick. Focus on your hand. Don't focus on me. Once you get the feeling of this, focus on your hand. It's a gaze. It's a staring gaze to show that focus of your energy out. Just breathe with your movements. This is a very, when you're working this happens to be a very powerful exercise. When you saw the Chinese doctors in China at the beginning of the coronavirus, this is one of the exercises. These exercises are what they were teaching there because it really helps stimulate your immune system, helps strengthen your body. Out. You may not feel it physically, but if you're focusing the breathing on it, it's a very powerful exercise. And then bring the hands around, back to the center, and down. We're going to come up and down. Alright, bring the hands down, relax them down, and bring your feet a little close together. Okay, now we're going to do what we call a heel drop. I'm stepping back here so you can see a little bit what I'm doing. What we're going to do is you're going to shift your body forwards, focus your weight over the ball of the foot, and we're going to elevate the heels up, nice and slow as you breathe in, and then we're going to drop down to the heels. And when you drop, make sure you bend the knees. That takes pressure off the knees and off the back. But we want that vibration to go through the body. It stimulates all the energy of the body. So you're going to come up on the ball of the foot, nice and slow. Hold it. Drop to the heels. Feel that whole body shake. Up, big deep breath in, and as you come down, you breathe out. Drop, breathe out, let it out. Up, breathe in. Drop, breathe out. Breathe in, drop, breathe out. Breathe in, drop, breathe out. Two more. Breathe in, drop, breathe out. Feel those heels get right into the ground. Up, breathe in, drop, breathe out. We're going to come up and down. Again. And bring the arms up overhead. Breathe in. Down, breathe out. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in. And down, breathe out. And then twist side to side. Let the arms wrap into the body. Now, I'm sure you've heard a little bit about acupuncture, which is something that I do. But there's also a way to stimulate some points in the body by manipulating on your hands. And I'm going to show you a couple of those positions. I'm going to take my chair here so you can see. So, we want to strengthen the lungs. We want to strengthen the immune system. So we're going to start, and the energy channels have to do with the channels of the body, which are your organ systems as well. So we're going to start with a couple points on the lung, what they call the lung channel. This helps strengthen the lungs. Okay. So what I want you to do is to feel for your collarbone right up in here. This is a bone right here, your collarbone. I want you to follow it all the way to the end of the collarbone to when it hits the arm bone. And then I want you to drop it down. You can feel a little space down here. Now this space down here is the first point of what we call the lung channel. And when people have certain respiratory issues, we would put a needle here. But to help you with this, all I want you to do, and you can find it because usually on a lot of people it's going to be very tender. So you find that tender spot and just rub it, okay? And if it hurts, and you should feel it. If it doesn't, if you're feeling it, don't just back off, rub it, okay? And you may have to do this a couple of times a day, okay? This is very good for strengthening your lungs, okay? And then you do this maybe for about a minute or so. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Feel for your collarbone. Go across the collarbone underneath until you hit the shoulder area. Drop it down. Feel for that little tender spot in there. And then rub it there. Okay, that's called lung 1. Again, very good for the lungs. Coughing, wheezing, things like that. But it's good because for now, just because you don't have a problem, doesn't matter, it still helps in strengthening the lungs. The second point is we call, on the same lung channel, but it's called lung 5. Now, if you notice when I bend my elbow here, you can see this little tendon here. The muscle comes down, there's a tendon. And you can feel that tendon right in the center of the arm here. Okay? If your elbow's bent, you can feel it. What I want you to do is put your hand on top of that tendon and drop to the inside, to the outside, sorry. Drop to the outside. That's called lung 5. Relax the hand onto your leg and then rub that spot. It's a very, very good spot to do. So just rub it. And again, sometimes the way to find it, because on everybody might be just a little bit differently, is press it until you feel it. And you'll feel it. I guarantee it, you'll feel it. And just press that again for about a minute or so. Just rub it, circle it, press it. And do that a couple times a day. Same thing on the other side. Okay, you bend your elbow, feel for that tendon, drop it to the outside, and again, relax your hand and then rub it inside there. And again, you'll feel it, so rub it as you feel it, which is okay. Okay, just rub it in there. Okay. The third point is called large intestine 4. Now, as I take my hand here, you see this part right here, which when the tissue here kind of bunches up, bunch it up, put your thumb on top of that, release the thumb, put your other finger underneath it, and just press it. And again, you'll press it, you're going to feel it, guarantee it. And you just press it. Sometimes just press it and hold it, just like that. Just press it and hold it. Okay, but I just want you to learn how to find it. And then we'll do the same thing on the other hand. Again, you take your hand, put your thumb in. You'll see this part kind of bunch up a little bit. The top of this bunch part, that's what you're looking for. You take your thumb on top of it, relax the hand, relax the thumb, take your other finger directly underneath it, okay, right here, and again, just press in. And for a lot of people, it's very, very tender. So just stay within your comfort. It should be a little bit uncomfortable, but stay within your comfort. Okay? And just press it and hold it. Okay? And again, do it a couple times a day. Also, I tell people if you have headaches, press this point. Guarantee it. Press it, hold it. It may take a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Guarantee it. It'll make that headache go away. Okay? So you got the lung 1, lung 5, and large intestine 4. Lung 1, lung 5, large intestine 4. Press those points, guarantee will help. Okay? And I'll show you a couple more next time. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Be well, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.